Hi, this is Paula. I'm working on a little thread painting project here, and while I'm doing it, I thought I would show you the proper way to wear your machine quilting gloves. Now, if you look at mine, you can see they're a little bit different. I cut the fingers out. This was on the advice of a quilting teacher named Laura Heine. And I was in a class with her one day, and she recommended this. And nobody wants to cut them. You spend a lot of money on these guys, and you don't want to mess them up. But I was having such a hard time with them that day, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to cut them and see what happens. If I don't like it, I'll buy another pair. I'm going to show you how it works. This is a little project that I'm doing with thread painting. I know it looks pretty ugly right now. I hope it doesn't when I get done. So when you use the gloves, you're not using your fingertips. You're using the palms of your hand and the tips of the middle parts of your fingers. So you can see I can move the fabric quite well, and everything works great. And then when you're done and you need to go do something else, use your scissors, thread the needle, whatever it is you want to do. You don't have to keep taking the gloves off and on, because there's no way in the world you can thread a needle, tie off ends if that's what you're doing with these gloves on. But with the tips cut off, you can do that. So if you want to cut them, what I recommend is just snip off the end and then put them back on, see what you think, and keep cutting slowly so that you don't end up cutting them off too far. But you can see I have them cut a little higher than that first knuckle on my finger, but just enough that I can use the tips of my fingers to do stuff. The other thing you want to do is wear your gloves really tight. These are a little bit loose. I have probably used them about 3 days now, and you can see they're getting a little wrinkly, but they're still tight on the fingers. If your gloves are too loose, what's going to happen is when you're pushing the fabric around, your gloves are going to move and not your fabric. I have 2 pair. I alternate because they do get a little dirty. They pick up colors from your fabric, and you don't want that transferring onto a new product. A new quilt, whatever you're working on. I just throw them in the washing machine, and I have another pair that I kind of alternate between wearing the two. So if you have any questions, give me a shout. That's my tip for the day. Thank you.